Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Alex B. I'd like to welcome you out to Technique Tuesday. And today on Technique Tuesday, we're going to talk about the habit transformation. This is probably the first video because it's probably the most important. And if you can't get this part down pat, it's going to make it extremely difficult as we go down the line. So let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm a certified nutrition coach as well as a weight loss specialist. I served in the military. While in the military, I was also the commander total fitness trainer. And I take fitness very serious. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this. Now, before I go into this, if you're in the membership website, I'm gonna upload this. It's gonna be inside the files. So when you sign up for a membership, you'll go to the files. You're gonna see this, so you can go more in detail with it. See what I'm talking about? So the first thing is we are creatures of habit, right? So we have a set of routines. Whether we know it or not, we have a set of routines. We all get up, brush our teeth, get dressed, shower, all of that stuff, eat. Humans are creatures of habit. Now, what ends up happening is we start picking up a lot of bad habits along the way, you know. And the goal isn't necessarily to get rid of every bad habit. The goal here is to start replacing those bad habits with good habits. So you may have a bad habit of, let's say, I eat 10 cookies or something like that, right? So we want to replace that from 10 cookies. Let's say we can get that down to 5. We're still going to eat the cookies, but we're reducing the amount of it that we're eating at one time, which we're about to get into a little bit further in. So, the habit coaching blueprint. Here we go. Step 1 is going to be one habit at a time, right? A lot of people fail because they try to do too much at one time. So you got to take baby steps, right? It took you a lifetime to develop a lot of these habits. So you're not just going to get rid of these habits overnight. So you start baby steps, one step at a time. Step 2, personalize your habits, right? So you want to make the habits personal to you. Just like I said with the cookies. You're about to eat these cookies already, right? So instead of eating so many of them, you want to reduce them. That's something that's doable. Versus, hey, I'm going to go cold turkey. I'm not going to do this at all. See what I'm saying? Then your body's going to start craving it, and then you're going to resort back to your old habit of just binge eating these cookies. Step 3, work in 14-day habit challenges, right? So you want to do it in increments, right? So when you start with your first habit, right? When you start with your first habit, you're going to go for 7 to 14 days, right? You want to try to stay on course with this habit for you want to stay on course for about maybe 90% of the time. You know, and you also want to do one new habit at a time as well. You don't want to jump into a bunch of new habits. One new habit at a time, which as we go further, we're going to get into some of these habits that I want you to start replacing your old habits with. Step 4, aim for 6 days out of 7, right? So again, like I was saying, about 90% of the time. So you want to be, for 6 days, you want to try to be as consistent as possible. Once you start getting that down pat, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Then you're ready to start adding more onto what you're already doing. Don't rush this. Take your time, develop the habits, because this isn't a quick fix. This is a long-term, lifetime fix. We're changing your lifestyle. Step 5, weekly habit review. So at the end of the week, you want to ask yourself, well, how did you really do? You know what I'm saying? How did you really do? Journal it. Write it down. Every day that you accomplish your goal, write it down. Every day you didn't, write it down. At the end of the week, you want to look and see how you did, and then you want to improve and adjust from there. Which brings me to step 6, weekly habit adjustments. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the weeks, you want to review what you wrote down, and then you want to make your adjustments to make it better for you. Okay. So, the habit challenge, record what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Record what you eat. So there's some apps that you can use. MyFitnessPal is a free app, which is pretty good. If you join the membership site, we have an app in there that's pretty much your meal planner, and you can track and log what you actually ate and how well you stuck to the plan. Um, so start recording what you eat, because if you don't know what you're eating, you you can't really make adjustments. You can't really hit your goal because you don't even know what you ate. You may think you ate a little bit, and then you ate 1,000, 2,000 calories over what you actually needed. So recording is very important, especially in that first couple of weeks, because after the first couple of weeks, then you can start adjusting because you can gauge how much you've been eating, how much is what. So you don't really have to be as tedious with it. But get in the habit of tracking what you eat so you can make adjustments and actually hit your goals. The next habit, eat every 3 to 4 hours without snacking. So what does that mean? So a lot of people, where you mess up is you don't eat at all, right? You don't eat at all, and when you don't eat at all, at the end of the day, you end up binge eating. You see what I'm saying? So you don't eat at all, then at the end of the day, you end up binge eating. So you'll hear a lot of people say something like, "Well, I don't even eat that much. I only eat one time a day." But then you gotta look at how much are you eating, And then if you look at the flip side of that, what's the purpose of eating 3 to 4 times a day? Well, the purpose of eating 3 to 4 times a day is to keep your metabolism working. You see, so if you're not eating enough, then that means your metabolism isn't working, which is now slowing down your metabolism. So you want to eat 3 to 4 times a day consistently. You see what I'm saying? 3 to 4 times consistently, preferably at the same time each day, to get your body used to it and get the metabolism working. Okay, the next habit, challenge. Eat lean protein with every meal. So I don't know if you guys know about the satiety chart, but well, we're not going to get too much into it, but it's pretty much food and how full it makes you. So the more protein you have in your diet, the more fiber you have in your diet, the more full you're going to be. See what I'm saying? So the more full you are, the less likely you are to binge eat, and the longer you can go without having to keep eating over and over and over and over again without starving yourself. So you want to add a lot of protein in there. It'll help rebuild your muscles, which that's another topic as well. The more lean muscle mass you have, the more fat your body can burn. So it's going to help you. It's going to help preserve your lean muscle. It's going to keep your metabolism going, and it's also going to stop you from being as hungry, so you don't binge eat and go over your caloric needs. Yeah. Okay. The next habit: eat fresh vegetables with every meal. That's pretty self-explanatory, man. You want to get all your vitamins and nutrients in, so eat your vegetables. You know what I'm saying? They say eat the rainbow. If you go on, what's it called? I want to say WHO, World Health Organization. If you go on their website, they're going to have the chart up there to show you exactly how to eat. Maybe I'll do a video about that later on too. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Eat vegetables, eat fruit, every single meal. This one, a lot of people mess up on too. Eat carbohydrates based on activity. So what does that mean? So you're going to have people that'll tell you they don't eat any carbohydrates, but they don't understand the science behind carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, they give you energy, they give you your fuel throughout the day. I could get real sciencey into this, but not yet. Right now, we're worried about getting the habits down pat. So you want to add carbohydrates in your meal. Any meal plan where they cut out one of your three major macronutrients it's a little iffy, because your body needs those. There's reasons why they're put in place, why they are the major macronutrients. So eat carbohydrates, don't overeat carbohydrates. Don't eat a lot of like refined type stuff like sugars and cakes and things like that, cookies and things like that. A lot of vegetables have carbohydrates in it. Eating bread is okay as well. Um, yeah. Don't drink a lot of carbohydrates because you're going to have soda. They got a lot of carbs in it too. You don't want to drink your carbs. You know, be careful of that. Eat healthy fats with every meal. As you can see, excuse me, we just hit all three of the macronutrients. Eat protein. Excuse me. Eat protein. Eat the carbohydrates. Now it's saying eat some fats. So some diet plans, they don't have you eating fats at all. Some have you only eating fats. But you need the fats, especially healthy fats, because again, that's fuel. You know what I'm saying? That's fuel for your body to keep your body functioning and moving properly. So you need the healthy fats. Drink fresh water with every meal. Okay, water is important too. And this is why. Here's a trick for you. Before you eat your food, drink a glass of water. One, you want to stay hydrated. Two, it's also going to make you feel more full, so you're going to eat less food. See what I'm saying? So start adding more water in there into your diet. Put the sodas down, put the sweet tea down, put them Dr. Peppers down, and start adding more food, more water into your diet. Especially right before you're about to eat a meal. Drink like a cup of cold water. It'll make you feel more full. You'll eat less food, therefore cutting down your calories, and now you're cutting body fat while keeping your metabolism working. The next habit, improve your sleep routine. Right? So you want to get 8 hours of sleep. Well, you want to get about 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night because your body recovers at night while you're sleeping. So all the stuff you do throughout the day, if you're not rest and recovery at the end of the day, then your body's still functioning off the previous day's work. And your body doesn't work like that. So sleep is vital. What I'm saying? It's real important. If you have to, put some sleep sounds on that night, what I'm saying, to calm and relax you and go to sleep. And get those 6 to 8 hours in, let your body recover, keep your metabolism working, and then you'll see the results just off of that alone. Okay. Eat single ingredient food. So what do they mean here? So you don't want to eat food that has a bunch of chemicals and refined this and refined that and additive this and additive that. The less ingredients in it, the more natural the food is. See what I'm saying? So the more healthier it's going to be for you. But when you get let me see. I don't know if y'all can see that. All of this is going to be in there again. If you're in the membership, it's going to be in your files. Just go to the files and you'll be able to get this. So you can read through it and get more in detail. It's going to break it down. Improve your gut health. Okay. This is another key one too, where a lot of people mess up because you start these diets, these meal plans, whatever, but you never cleaned yourself out. You know what I'm saying? You just like you got a garbage can, you know what I'm saying, and you just adding more garbage into it versus taking out the trash, and then starting over. You see what I'm saying? Y'all not putting the trash to the curb. Y'all sitting there with the trash on there, then y'all want to diet and stuff, and then you're not getting the results that you want, and then you're having health issues, skin problems, all types of stuff because you got to clean out your gut. You have to reset your gut every now and then. It's a must do. The next habit is reduce stress. So why is reducing stress important? Because you'll see a lot of people when they're stressed out, they do one or two things. They either gain a lot of weight or they lose a lot of weight. Nobody really stays the same, especially when you're stressing. So you want to start reducing your stress. What are some things you can do? You can meditate. You can listen to sleep sounds. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't have to even just listen to sleep sounds. In the evening, you can listen to it throughout the day. These are things that you can do to reduce stress. So those are pretty much the tips for the habit. Now, what you're going to do with this is I listed a bunch of different little habits in there, you know. And again, one habit at a time. Do not try to do all of them all at one time. You know, it's doable, but you're not used to it yet. So you got to build that habit up. You know what I'm saying? So 7 to 14 day increments, you're going to be building this habit up. So you pick one of them, you do it 7 to 14 days, and then boom. Once you got that down, 90%, now you're going to switch over to the next one. You're going to add another habit in there. You're still going to keep doing the first one, but now you're going to add a second habit in there. You're going to do that. Once you get that down packed, then you're going to add a third habit in there. Before you know it, you got a whole new healthy habit, a whole new lifestyle. Turn it into a challenge, so therefore it doesn't seem like work to you. You challenge yourself. You're having fun with this. You know, play with it, have fun. But anyways, that's all I got for you. This is a Technique Tuesday. I'm gonna start doing more videos like this and put this out to you guys. Let's get it. Stop playing.